Okay, welcome to this new video, and this is the first aid 2023. So today I'll be talking about microbiology stains. All right. So the first one is gram stain. In this gram stain, we do bacterial identifications by noting that whether the stain is positive or negative. If the bacteria retain the crystal violet dye, then that's a positive, and if it does not retain or it turns to red or pink, then that's gram negative. All right. So there are some organisms which do not retain this gram stain. Okay, so they do not stain properly, so there is a mnemonic also. These little microbes may unfortunately lack real color but are everywhere. So uh, these little microbes may unfortunately lack real color but are everywhere. So first one, Treponema and Leptospira. So this is not visualized because it's too thin to be visualized. Mycobacterium, it has a high lipid content in its cell wall. Mycoplasma and Ureaplasma has no cell wall. Legionella, Rickettsia, Chlamydia, Bartonella, Anaplasma, Ehrlichia, they are primarily intracellular. Also, Chlamydia lack classic peptidoglycan because of decreased muramic acid. So because of the decreased amount of muramic acid, uh, chlamydia does not stain well. The next stain is gram stain. The first one is gram stain, second one is Zimzai stain. In Zimzai stain, we can see there is also a mnemonic, that is clumsy Rick tripped on a borrowed helicopter, plaster in gems. That is clumsy Rick tripped on a borrowed helicopter, plaster in gems. So clumsy chlamydia, rickettsia, trypanosomes, borrowed Borrelia, Helicobacter pylori, and plaster is Plasmodium, and gems it is Zimzai stain. So chlamydia, rickettsia, trypanosome, Borrelia, Helicobacter pylori, Plasmodium. So these stain Zimzai stain. So PAS, periodic acid skiff stain. So it stain glycogen, mucopolysaccharides, and it is used to diagnose Whipple's disease. Tropherima whipplei, that is past the sugar. It is a mnemonic. It is a mnemonic past the sugar. PAS, periodic acid skiff stain sugar. It's is stain glycogen. Alright, so the next one is Jill Nielsen stain or carbofusin. So it's a fourth number, Zeren stain or carbofusin. It is an acid-fast bacteria like Mycobacterium nocardia. They stain mycolic acid in cell wall. So in Protozoa, that is Cryptosporidium oocytes. So auramine, rhodamine stain is more often used for screening. Auramine, rhodamine stain. Auramine, rhodamine stain is more often used for screening because it's expensive and more sensitive. All right. So the fifth number, it's India ink stain. This stain mostly stain the backgrounds, and the organisms will be visible because of the dark color, black color background because of this ink. It's a India ink. The examples for this, Cryptococcus neoformans. Here, Cryptococcus neoformans, muci carmine can also be used to stain thick polysaccharide capsule red. The next one is silver stain. There is a mnemonic: helicopters are silver. Helicobacter pylori and Coccidioides and Pneumocystis Titis gyrivisi, and A for Aspergillus fumigatus, L for Legionella, P for already done, Pneumocystis gyrivisi. The stain, silver. The last one is fluorescent antibody stain. Fluorescent antibody stain, it is used mostly for in example for FDA ABS for syphilis test. It is used to identify many bacteria, virus, Pneumocystis gyrivisi, Giardia, and Cryptosporidium. All right.